Well, hello. I'm here to talk today a little bit about something that is a bit more serious, let's say, which is about some of core values and some of my beliefs. Recently, I set up an about page for Contentide, and for that page, I try to highlight a few things that are really important for me while building the product, while building Contentide. Starting with the ethics portion over there, and it's something that I really value because I don't think there are prices or like things that you can pay. I just rather rest my head assured every night in my bed, knowing that I'm like, all right, I'm doing nothing wrong, pretty much, and most importantly, I'm not affecting or punishing or doing something that is bad, causing harm for others with my tool. I want actually the opposite of that. Why I'm talking all about this? I can give you like a good example, which is the what is the name? Scraping. Do you know what is scraping? Let me tell you. Well, scraping is something that imagine that someone puts up a website and then you go there, pretty much scan it, like the whole thing, and then extract the information, like checking and grabbing the HTML, maybe some scripts that are in there, and then pretty much like grabbing the content of that page. That's usually the main goal and purpose while someone is trying to scrape a website. Well, LinkedIn is not happy with people trying to scrape their data. And same as LinkedIn not being convalent to that scraping, it's not also providing any public APIs for people to grab information around the analytics of their posts. Imagine comments, likes, and pretty much impressions when, for example, someone view your post. Those numbers, they're not publicly available for LinkedIn for someone to integrate and grab that data. What I'm trying to say here is that there's no legal or that's not the right word, but that's not something appropriate that LinkedIn would approve, a method that LinkedIn would approve for someone to go there and grab that information. Instead of doing that, I just decided, like, I had a really hard decision, which is, okay, I'm not building any sort of analytics section for Contentide, just because I'm holding to my values and I don't want to cross the line on LinkedIn's terms, pretty much around analytics. Not only that, but while doing some researches and trying to understand what are people's expectations, and not only specific to the analytics, but you can imagine connections, requests, even like comments and posts, the amount of those, if you kind of extend that and do crazy, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds for a single short period of time, LinkedIn can consider that as a bot or even someone trying to attack, cause harm to LinkedIn as a platform. That's another thing that I just decided not doing because, well, the result, it's not like me or Contentide being punished, but actually it's yourself. Like the person that's using Contentide would be punished by that. I saw posts of people being banned on LinkedIn, their account being banned, just because they were using tools that caused that behavior, and then their account got banned pretty much. So the tool wasn't affected, people kept using it, but the person itself suffered the consequences basically. This is also something that I just decided I'm not doing this, no way I'm doing this, like putting someone's account in risk, especially if maybe someone might be using my tool and they have already a strong profile on LinkedIn. If they lose that, they're going to be mad. And well, it's fair enough, right? That's one decision that I've just made. I'm gonna put like a daily limit, and it's like a very strict limit because I don't want to risk too much. Of course, I can adjust that later, but that's my initial goal, and like one of the decisions that I've made that were kind of attached to my core values and beliefs. That's all around protecting yourself as a user. And then there's one core belief, which is about ethics. I'm holding tight to that, and I'm not giving up. The second value or core value that I can talk about is providing a great quality tool for an affordable price. Well, I was trying to think first about myself as a consumer, as a Contentide user, and well, it doesn't matter if I see like big value that I'm providing. I would still want to pay not a crazy amount for the tool. And then my decision to come up with an affordable price, affordable even options on prices, and most importantly, provide big value for free. It's all about, we pay for many subscriptions depending on where we live. It's already expensive, so we have like all our bills, and I think it's just fair to offer something for affordable prices. It's kind of like a great philosophy, and it's also part of my beliefs to serve and help others more than myself. It's kind of like that mindset that I'm really proud of, and I hope you can feel it and notice that while using my product, because I try my best to put some efforts and quality over there to provide you with something that is very good, but at the same time it's also like for a good price. It's kind of similar to, I'm not sure if you heard about Costco's story on their hot dogs, where they promise like a price, and I'm not changing that. Doesn't matter like how crazy the economy is, it's gonna be the same price forever. So it's kind of a similar philosophy here, and once again, I really wanted to serve people with that tool. It's a bigger purpose, not only like myself going there, let me make some money. Of course, every business needs money because there are like some costs and some things that you need to put in place in order to the engine to run, like some things that it needs to be paid, right? And there's a price for that. But yeah, once that's covered, then really established and stable to keep on with this pricing. Well, those are my two core beliefs, and those are probably not changing. That's my expectation here. If I ever need to change those, because it's hard like to make these hard promises, but I feel like it's tied to my heart. It's hard to change those. If I change those, I feel like definitely I'm changing myself, changing my core. It's my core values, right? So core beliefs and core values. I don't see that, at least on the very first years. You can expect that for like a long term, a long run. Well, I guess this should cover how I feel and how I think and my purpose, and I think it's one of the differentiators maybe compared to the competitors. I hope that's a differentiator that brings something interesting for you, that you would see Contentide in a different way after that, and hope you can consider as a tool that you can use for your growth on LinkedIn, and I hope you achieve that growth. I'm still learning a lot about the process. I'm still trying my best to improve the tool as best as I can every single day. I hope you like it. I hope you also provide me some good feedback. Go ahead, it's free, it's there, it's available for everyone, for anyone who just needs to sign up. Actually, you can even generate one post for free without having to sign up. But yeah, if you do sign up, then you have access to 20 free posts that you can edit before publishing. You can still connect your LinkedIn account and publish directly to LinkedIn. And then for $5.99, you have like some more benefits on the Pro plan. And then of course on Premier, you have like for $12.99 USD, you can unlock all the features pretty much out there. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned because more exciting things are to come. Hope you like it. Bye.